Hi there, folks. Charlie Gipple, Certified Financial Planner here. Hey, a very abbreviated version of what we talk about when we talk about Roth IRA conversions on our consultation calls, in which you could register for down below or up above, depending on where we have it on the website at this moment. Anyway, 99.99% of the time, we do not convert all of one's assets in 1 year. 99.99% of the time, it is not as easy as, well, yeah, I like the Roth IRA, so let's just go ahead and convert all of my pre-tax money into after-tax money so that Roth IRA money, after it grows, it's never taxed again. We never do it in just 1 year. Why is that? Well, because if, for example, you convert $1 million in 1 year, you see here on the screen, you have all these different tax brackets, you're going to be in the highest tax bracket, which dilutes the reason for even doing the Roth IRA conversion, right? So what we do is we plot it out, we calculate how we can spread out the conversions over time to save you money over your lifetime and to the next generation by paying less taxes here. So let's take this example here. There's a lot here that you don't see. For instance, who is our couple? Well, it's a couple age 60 today, and they have $1 million in traditional IRA assets. And behind the scenes here, which is another screen I'm not going to show to you, we project how their money is going to grow, the withdrawals that they're going to take from their traditional IRA once they retire at age 67, by the way. But in the meantime, they're earning a salary. But what we have here is the ending result of how much taxable income they have over their lifetime. So we've mapped out what their taxable income is. That's right here that you're looking at, that shaded blue area. That's their taxable income over their lifetime right now by not converting to a Roth IRA. So right now, again, they have that blue taxable income because they have salaries. That kind of cuts off around retirement because they start withdrawing from already taxed accounts, right? So you see it dip down, and then later on they're taken from their traditional IRA. So here is the calculus right here, and I'm going to pan out a little bit. The calculus is okay, well, the light blue here is the 10% tax bracket. The green is the 12% tax bracket. The yellowish orangish, I guess, the third one up is I'm blue-green colorblind, so I don't know what the heck it is. It looks like it's yellowish, I guess. It's the 22% tax bracket, and the highest tax bracket, at least in this scenario, is 24%. So they've filled up the 10% tax bracket with what their income is and will be for a good chunk of their lives. They're filling up the 12% tax bracket. Well, can there be more wealth generated by maybe filling up this next higher tax bracket, the 22% tax bracket? Let's look at this. And by filling it up, how do we do that? We pay taxes on the money today. We pay taxes on the money today. How? By converting that money into a Roth IRA. Because then that will mean that our Roth IRA money that's now $1 million, or at least will be after the conversion process is complete, that they'll never have to pay tax on that again, nor will the beneficiaries. So here's what happens. We're going to have a new color here. When we say, let's fill up the 22% tax bracket here. So we filled up that 22% tax bracket. And what does that mean to us? That means that we project additional wealth on a tax adjusted basis. Just think after tax wealth, right? Because Roth IRAs don't have tax. Traditional IRAs do have tax, or I should say Roth IRAs do have tax. It's all today, but in the future, it's not taxed. You're paying taxes on the seed today with the Roth IRA, but not on the harvest ultimately when you cash it out or your beneficiaries cash it out, which is different than traditional IRAs. Traditional IRAs, you're paying taxes on the harvest when you harvest that money, whether it's you or those that inherit your money here. So here we're able to get you an additional $333,000 and more wealth over your lifetime here. Well, man, Charlie, do you have a bit of a roadmap here that you can show me on how I do this? Well, absolutely. Yes, we have the roadmap. You convert this amount this year, this amount next year, that amount the following year, that amount the following year. That's the roadmap to filling up the 22% tax bracket. But we don't just stop there. We try to find the sweet spot here. What is the sweet spot in this scenario? I'll tell you, I know because I've run a million of these. 24% in this scenario, maybe not for you particularly, 24% is the sweet spot here. Now that's a big, so you can see here we're filling up the 24% tax bracket, which is a big tax liability over the next few years, right? And some folks will choose not to go this route because, you know, it is pain today in order to enjoy tax-free income in the future. It is a little pain. Some folks won't go with this strategy. They may choose, say, let's fill up the 22% tax bracket. All right, well, what's a roadmap look like with this? Well, it's you convert 281,000 this year, 287,000 this year. But isn't that ultimately going to impact my IRMA? Is it going to put me into IRMA when it comes to Medicare? Well, we look at all of that stuff as well, and we analyze the trade-offs, and in the end, we are usually able to get a projected additional wealth of hundreds of thousands of dollars in many cases. So this is a quick version of what our consultation process looks like. Remember to schedule it down below or up above because my calendar is there. I look forward to talking with you folks. Thank you.